and I planned it just so that I can walk and talk right before it's time to leave for the day. So, yep. That's what I'm doing. Get my morning walk in. It's good to be out in the morning air, and it's actually pretty comfortable out right now. However, we do have a warning for a freeze coming our way, as I told you yesterday. So far, nothing's frozen, so maybe they were wrong. Maybe there will be no freeze. Here's hoping. Anyway, it is beautiful out today. Definitely can't complain. It is coat weather though, kind of brisk and chilly still. Whew. So I had my little quarter cup of oatmeal this morning, and I had a half a piece of my what's it called? Grains of the Earth Hy-Vee brand bread. Good morning, one person that came in. And I smeared some. That's the Jewish way of saying smear. Smeared. I smeared some avocado on that half a piece of bread with some on it. Turmeric. Put some turmeric on it and some garlic powder. Ooh, okay, we're gonna have streaming problems today. Hey, Wheatsy Bat, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. If it's morning there, I don't know where you live, so. But it's morning here, so good morning on my end. What's new, Wheatsy? What's good, as they say in the hood? What's good in the hood? At least that's what they say around here. Anywho. I've been talking to the rabbi guy that runs Together in Messiah, the group that we go to every once in a while. Oh, you're working. Okay. Yep, I'll be doing that shortly, but I have a little bit of time before I have to leave. I usually head out about 7:30. That way I can get there and get some prep time in, kind of, gear up my mind for the day. Weedsy Bat, are you usually the first one that comes in the morning on my lives? Is that you? Are you the number one first person? Just wondering, because I don't know who all comes, because they don't tell me, so I just curious. Anyway, thought, the rabbi guy, yeah, Hector. I appreciate that you say hi. You can't get harmed by saying hi, well, it is YouTube, so I suppose somebody could take your hi and twist it around against you. Who knows? I mean, you never know on here. People are goofy, some people. So anyway, the rabbi guy and I are going to be doing the worship. I might film it. I might put it on YouTube. I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. He's playing guitar, and I'll be playing keyboard. You will notice when we sing the songs, at least on my end, I'm trying this. We will convert the words in the songs to Yeshua and Yahweh and other ones like that. I'm actually talking to him this morning, or was talking to him this morning, about our plan to get together and everything, and what we're going to sing and how we're going to do it and everything, because, it's my first time really, well, my second time kind of leading worship, or maybe third, I guess. So we're going to co-lead or co-worship, or whatever you call it, together. I'm looking forward to that. That will be on May 6th, because on May 7th is Matthew's and my anniversary. So that's how we remember when we have to go out there gathering. Whew. So I will try to film it if you guys are interested, or even if you're not. I'll probably film it because I think it'll be awesome. I'll ask Hector if it's okay to film it though. Anyway, but that'll be nice to be able to be together with the mishpocha, which means family, in case anybody doesn't speak Hebrew, which I don't. But that is, look at this. Somebody broke open a bunch of cigarettes, poured them all over my street. Yuck, that's gross. Anyway, Nothing like ruining nature, you know. But look at this grass. Speaking of nature. Oh, so green, pretty. Hopefully it's not done with chemicals, but I have a feeling it is. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So yeah, that's what I've been up to this morning. Just having my half a thing of oats and my little bread. And I packed up my lunch. I got some lentils and some rice, some soup, and all kinds of good healthy things. Oh yeah, your lawn's green. That's good. You definitely want a green lawn. And I guess my ex and his wife are coming back, so he should be able to get to my house soon to clean up my shed that his stuff has slowly moved into the middle of, and kind of, but nonetheless it needs to be cleaned out and neatened, which he will do when he gets back, and hopefully he will start building my raised garden beds so I can get my garden in, get me some vegetables going before it's too late. But honestly, we haven't really had planting weather here. It's been pretty rainy and dreary and cold. Like today it's cold, feels like winter, not spring for sure. Ugh. Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna put my hood on because I'm freezing out here. I didn't feel it till I started walking for a while. Now I'm feeling it big time. I'm hoping to get a new coat by next year, especially if I get hired back for this job. It's not a temp job, but in a way it kind of is. So I don't really know what's going to happen. But anyhow, I'm hoping to get... Oh, there goes my thing reconnecting again. What kind of coat I should get that's warm, but not super heavy, like hard to walk in. So probably something with a certain type of material filling in it. And no animal-based fillings, please. Because you know me, I won't wear that. Alright, anyway. I'm still walking, and it is 8 minutes. Man, it takes a long time to get to 15 minutes, doesn't it? Especially when you don't go very far. And I haven't gone very far. Now, the nice thing about this road that I'm going down now is that I can technically cut over and be home if it gets too late and I'm afraid of being late for work. Or I can just walk back down the way I'm going and then go down my path. So either way, shortcut or basically the main street. Because my street's weird. The street I actually live on is kind of obscure, we'll just say. Because they changed things around years ago and now there's not a direct route to it. So yeah, without saying too much and giving my location away, that's how it is. So anyhow, yes, very rural. That is a good way to put it. It is very rural here. Quite a few houses and stuff around, but not like on top of each other really, except on some streets. I guess they're closer than others. Yeah, but it is a rural area. That's how I describe where I live. Like when they ask you that on whatever questionnaires that you fill out, they say, you know, what's your area like? I usually say rural. I think that kind of sums it up. It's kind of country-ish, but it's not like out on farmland, maybe. I guess not that kind of country-ish. Okay, well anyway. Too cold for the birdies to be out right now, so there aren't any of those happening. Which is good, I guess. Later on, Matthew will probably put some bread out for them and they can eat it and he can take pictures. Uh-oh. I wouldn't feel too bad about raising chickens, but you also have to keep things heated so they don't die. And with that lovely, harrowing recent mounts experience of trying to keep those guys alive, I don't think I really relish the thought of having to go through that again with chickens this time. But yes, people do raise chickens around this area. In fact, there's a rooster not very far from here. Or there was. I don't hear it anymore, but it could be too cold. Maybe they put it like indoors when it's cold out. But every once in a while, when it's summertime, in the morning, you'll hear, you're like, okay, there's the neighbor's rooster. So yes, people do definitely raise all kinds of animals around here. And you'll see all kinds of animals around here. We have seen possums and raccoons and even deer. The occasional deer will venture into our yard, although now that most of the trees, well, almost all the trees down the road have been cleared out, we don't really get deer that much anymore. I mean, that part's sad, but I'm glad they cleared the trees out because it was kind of creepy having a big forest like right across the lawn near my house. You don't know who's lurking in there, and a lot of people that were unsavory would usually use that to hide out in and do their dealings, if you get my drift. So that just wasn't comfortable to me to have somebody that close by doing unsavory, probably illegal things. So glad that that's out of there. Michi is outside right now, and she's really not supposed to be, but I got done fighting with her. My cats are not getting along right now. I'm kind of concerned about that because Maverick has decided to target pretty much everybody that isn't him. And I'm not really sure how to handle that. So any tips would be appreciated on that one. Mavi has become the tyrant of the house. He just goes after the other cats for no good reason that I can see. I mean, other than maybe he's jealous about his food. He doesn't want anybody eating his food or something. But yeah, that concerns us that Maverick's getting so aggressive. I mean, he's little. He can't really hurt anybody other than with his claws and teeth, and we try to keep his claws nice and short. But seriously, it's getting annoying to have him constantly beating up on everybody else. And we're just not sure what to do. So yeah, tips would be very, very appreciated. Thought about buying calming collars again, maybe a different brand, because the ones we had really did not work on the cats that well. I didn't see any major changes in behavior anyways. I mean, they were a little calmer, but they still went after each other. There was still brawls going on with these cats. So there's got to be something I can do. I don't know. People are going to say, did you take him to the vet? Well, as soon as I get my mattress paid off, I might consider doing that, because they are due for a vet visit one of these days. It's just, see, the thing with vets and doctors in general. Oh, hey, Hannah. They charge more than they need to. Like, once you get your main visit done, then they want to tack on this and tack on that, and we need extra vaccines and blah, blah, blah. And I don't have money for all that, and I'm not very good at saying no. And I think a lot of people run into that with doctors and vets, that they want to overcharge, but they don't know how to tell them, look, I can't, just came here for this, and, you know, I can't afford all that extra. But I need to learn to tell the vets no. So, before I'm in the poorhouse. Anyway, that's a few months off. We got to get the mattress paid off first. First things first. So that's the first plan. All right, y'all. I'm home, and it is time for me to head out to work. But I appreciate you hanging with me, especially you, Wheatsy Bat. Oh, you left before I could say thank you. Oh, hi, Sweet Wheat. But I am heading off, and I will be back, as always, like clockwork, probably tomorrow sometime, or maybe upload a video. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of time to think of videos to upload lately. I'm working. I'm busy. So, all right. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Be blessed. Shalom.